Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean from STC Dressage here. I just want to talk about the Piaffe today. We're going to do this a little bit differently and do a little bit of a video training tip instead of just a static picture and post, because I think it's really going to illustrate this a lot better than just a picture could. So if you ever have been to a Grand Prix show and watched the freestyle or just the regular Grand Prix, whatever, you see the horses going into the Piaffe, and it's oftentimes where the rider is Piaffing more than the horses. You know, they're bouncing up and down, kicking, flopping, all that sort of thing, and it just doesn't happen. And so they go home, they get their whips and their poles and all that stuff, and they're whack, 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 and it just never really gets any better. The horse is doing it because they have to, not so much because they want to. So I've gone about it a different way, and of course this is with my mentor David, who comes over here twice a year, and we work together. And his philosophy, and I've adopted the same thing, is to do it more from the saddle. If they're not through, if they're not willing, if they're not wanting to do it, it's just not going to happen. So we work it from the saddle, and the horse gets to the point where they offer the Piaffe rather than being made to do it through lots of extra stuff. So we're going to go ahead and show you that just right now. This horse, this is Clooney. He's a Westphalian sport pony. I've had him training for about 3 years now, and I'd say we've been working on the Piaffe for about the last year to 2 years. So we're still not quite where we need to be for it to be in the show ring, but he's only doing pre-St. George, so we still have some time. And that's the whole point. You start it early so you can develop it over time. So by the time you have to show it, again, they're wanting to do it, not being forced to do it. So we'll go ahead and show you a little clip of where we're at with this right now. So if you watch here, right in the beginning, I kind of want to activate. Well, we're not actually asking for Piaffe yet, we just activate him a little bit right there, just to keep his walk moving, keep his hind leg stepping, and you can see he wants to dance around. So here, as we come around, I'm flexing him a little bit left, flex a little bit right. The idea is to keep him loose right there. He wants to get a little bit too low on me, so we'll kind of pick him up again, little activation, little flexion right, little flexion left, make sure he's staying loose so he's not getting tight. Then we start to shorten the walk, shorten the walk, shorten the walk, and there he just offers it. And that's the whole point. And again, it's not where it needs to be in the show ring, but he doesn't have to be yet. We've still got time to develop this. But watch again. We're going to shorten, 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 leg slides back, and he just goes right into it and offers the Piaffe with no whipping, no kicking, nobody on the ground whacking him back and forth, all that sort of thing. And then we just walk out of it like that. So that's the point. It's not that you're trying to force anything. You want him, as you compress him, as you start to shorten that walk and you kind of put him a little bit more together, the natural response is for him to just start to dance a little bit. And that's the idea, that you just want to get that dance. It doesn't have to be in Piaffe, just that you get that reaction as you compress him, as you shorten him, and then there it is. So with another 6 months or so of development, we're going to have a really, really nice Piaffe on this horse. And when we get to the I2 and Grand Prix ring, this horse is going to be quite fabulous. So hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below or shoot me a message, and I'm happy to help you out. Have a good one.